Testing, testing, 1, 2. What we sounding like? What we sounding like? Shalom DB in the building. Damn, bro, I missed you today at the gym, man. What's going on? How we sounding? Let me test it out on my phone real quick, too. Bro, I missed you today. Oh, yeah, okay. Man. Shab in the building. Shalom. Where my moderators at? Where my moderators? Shalom, brother. You got
Shalom, King.
That's right, Shalom.
Oh, that boy say he headed there right now.
Damn, okay, you have to head there, man. Hold on, man. I hope you listening while you there, then, brother. You know what I mean? You have to go on a late night tip.
Man.
Ooh-wee.
When do Powerhouse close? 10?
I think so.
God.
So.
God. Man. Shabbat Shalom, man.
Yeah, Sabbath. Shalom, man. The Sabbath, for the lunar Sabbath people, the way that our Lord did it, the way that our ancestors did it.
That's
Shabbat
right.
Shalom to y'all. This is the proper way we do it. We're not judging nobody's Sabbath or nothing, but we gonna do it the way our Lord did it. We're gonna do everything the way He did it to the best of our ability, man. You have to walk into our true heritage, our true nature. We have to do everything, and I'm talking about everything. How you deal with your women, how you deal with your people, everything, how you live, what we eat. This is our heritage. We're supposed to do everything according book, chapter, verse, man. And I'm gonna stand on that.
That's right.
For real. Shalom to the people that's in here. So, man, I'm gonna salute them. First and foremost, I want to say, call Halal, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. That's all praise to the Most High God. And we do so in the name of His Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahawashi Mashiach in the Paleo Hebrew. Your brother Ratazian here, Yahawah's Law Keepers, aka YLK. I'm back here another day. I'm with my brother. You already know what time it is.
Shabia, Yahawah, back at it again, man. All praise to the Most High. As y'all see by the title, man, breaking news, Doomsday Clock almost to midnight, right? And man, it's the amount of prophecy that's coming to pass in these last days it's almost innumerable. You feel what I'm saying? We can look every day and see and just tie it to a precept, a part of prophecy, right? Shalom, Kanya, Shalom, Dayag in the building, moderators.
Shalom,
King, Shalom. But yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. Lord willing, we don't got too much time here in this damn hellhole, in all of these atrocities and all of this wickedness and deception going on with this voting madness and all of this stuff. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. We was just talking about that at the gym with the fact like that how Donald Trump said the crazy stuff about Detroit, and then now the other day, yesterday or the day before, he had Trick come out there and he talking about even talking to him like he just like you can still see they don't give a ding. Like you can do your little rap and trick.
Wow.
You know how Trump do with his mouth trick. You know, come out and do a little rap, but you know what I'm saying, and just. I'm like, damn, just to make you feel bad, even being like an entertainer, like in a sense. It's just like, it's just how they look at you, like his tone, just condescending, just everything, just like, this is crazy. And it's like, you in a lose-lose situation. This is like one of the first elections where I just see is lose. And people need to realize that, yeah, I mean, you have somewhat a right to vote, but even then, they're going to dictate who wins. We don't know how they putting them ballots through, and even voting, how is it really going to help you? What is really going to change? Like voting, like y'all think that this is this is not a democracy. This place is the illusion of a democracy, but it's never been a democracy. This is not what it is. You know what I mean?
That's right. It's all about deceiving the people, and for their gain. At the end of the day, it's rigged. You feel what I'm saying? Like the brother said, like anybody to believe any of this stuff, you a damn fool. In all honesty, you feel what I'm saying? And you have scales over your eyes. Because it's too much truth and proof out here about the things that American KKK has done in these last days. Like it's just too much. But that's probably another video or another live class we can touch on. Trump said it's rigged because he used the same system for himself. You know what I'm saying? The devil been to his own tricks.
Literally.
Funny Edomite.
Dog.
Funny look at Edomite for sure.
Man, orange man.
they not gonna stop World War III and the following kind.
That's right.
And that's most importantly, and that's what's so crazy because the Most High set everything up. So the Most High is setting up this voting stuff, the football, the basketball season, the baseball season, all of this stuff, just to keep the people deceived, so they can just walk their way into the lake of fire. That's ultimately what this is all about. You feel what I'm saying? And this is what this live is about. The lake of fire, the second death, and everything leading up until the end, right? I got a quick precept I just wanted to bring out real quick.
Bring it out. Just green on there, man.
Why you getting that? Shalom, family. Shalom.
Shalom, brother Kanya in the building.
Sir.
I'm gonna start at verse 6. It says, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, in verse 6. Salakia. Somebody else said Shalom.
Yeah, Megan Israel. I just said Shalom. He just came in, but he said Salakia, Shalom.
Shalom, King.
Hell yeah.
Right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, and verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto Yahawah. He will have mercy upon him, and to our God he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahawah. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but water of the earth, and maketh it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Right. So this is ultimately what we have to realize. Everything that's written in this book will come to pass, right? Whether it be a few years from now, or a few months, or a few hours, everything written in this book will happen. Whether you like it or not, you got to deal with it, right? And this is what we come out here to teach our people. Regardless of what you got going on in your life, you got to know the Bible is continuously going to unfold, whether you make $1 million or not, right? It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, in verse 2. It says, and Yahawah answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. His word that he have written, the vision that we have seen throughout the scriptures by the prophets, is not going to lie, right? Though it tarry, wait for it. We got to wait for it, right? It's a part of our endurance, our patience, continuously waiting the fire, because this is what gold does. Gold has to wait till it be purified in the flames of fire. Right? It says, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It will surely come, right? It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not right. So this is it, right? It will not tarry. We just got to sit back, relax, and wait on the Most High God, Yahawah. He go redeem us from where we are, scattered abroad, right? I just wanted to bring that out just to let y'all know that all of these things will come to pass in these last days, right? And we about to dive off into it just to show y'all the amount of things we can see just off a few scriptures, right? But I yield my point with that.
No, definitely. Like you said, everything is about to be evident. Everything done in the dark will be brought to the light. Nothing is going to be hidden because the presence of the Lord is coming to the earth. Everything. So the people that can't see, they are literally in utter darkness. Like, it makes sense, especially when you say like that light is within. Like, your eyes are darkened, like, in the sense, like, if you can't see these things, you can't see even like what type of spirit you have. Because, like, don't get me wrong, you talk to regular people that might not know they're Israelites, that might not be keeping law, statutes, commandments. They can feel in their spirit that stuff is not the same. Like, pandemic, things were different. Now, post-pandemic, everybody can just feel nothing is the same. The murder of this place is gone. Even the people that still celebrate those so-called holidays aren't the same for people's families. Like, none of that is the same. Stuff that we've been supposed to step away from, none of this is the same. People ain't having the same Thanksgiving and Christmas things, which you're not supposed to be doing anyway, whether you know it or not. But we have holy days like new moons, which this month's new moon so happened to be falling on so-called Halloween. So You know, if y'all want to definitely tap in with us, definitely tap in for the new moon for my people, my family that's here. And everybody should be keeping that's something you should be keeping it, man, because with what's going on with all this election, like you said, all these prophecies coming, we're seeing it. He said it'll be plain upon tables, it shall speak in the end, it shall not lie. Nothing is lying. I mean, there's so much stuff going on that we can't even keep up with it right now. We can't even keep up with all these wars, with just the division in every single country. North Korea blew a bridge that attaches them and South Korea together because they said it's wartime. Just all this different stuff going on, man. And you know what I mean? And that's why, the title is what it is today, is I don't know how many people are familiar with the Doomsday Clock, but this is literally a real thing. This is something that Esau has been doing, I believe, since like 1947, which they put a lot of stuff in. But even like with the whole state of Israel, they did all that around the same time, all this 1947 stuff. But Esau knows, that he don't have that much time left. Before you get that, can you get that scripture for me just because, and then we can go into what the Doomsday Clock is, because this Doomsday Clock is literally through the spirit with the prophecy that's spoken here in Revelation 12. For real, like, it makes perfect sense, like, because they're the ones that's doing it. It's not no so-called black people that's adjusting the Doomsday Clock and stuff going on. This is Edomites. Like, when you look at the video, and like, I believe we're gonna go into it, but it says they adjusted like at the beginning of each year, and they had it a certain amount of time last year, and there's so much stuff that has happened this year that they have to adjust it. But I don't want to spoil nothing. I just want y'all to see for yourselves. We're gonna bring it out, right? You can bring
this is the book of Revelation 12 in verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
See, this is perfect. That prophecy. The devil knoweth he hath but a short time. We want to see he about to come down with great wrath. He about to do all type of stuff. Think about when a person gets desperate. If you know, like, say if you had like a armed gunman and you're blocking him in, he's about to start getting desperate. He's going to start making desperate moves. This devil, even if y'all look up this video they had called The Looking Glass, where it's like a mainframe super brain computer, and Esau was trying to do all these different things to figure out, basically, like, is there a way around this inevitable end that the computer kept saying is going to happen no matter what moves they make? It's still seeing an inevitable end, which ultimately is the destruction of Babylon, aka America, aka Sodom and Egypt, aka where you are right now. So it's high time to come out of this place. So through the spirit, he knows that he has for a short time. What he's going to show you according to what they post as the Doomsday Clock, man. So we can get into it and we can go back to the scriptures. But that's what this video about, this Doomsday Clock. So let's see.
Right. It says a moment of historic danger. It is still 90 seconds to midnight, right? So a minute and 30 seconds. How long is a minute and 30 seconds in real time? It's not long at all.
Nothing.
Right? Midnight is the time of the historic danger, right? I'm gonna grab that real quick, right?
Bring it.
It's the book. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it in the what's the name? I think I can go back. It's like, yep, there it goes. It says, it's the book of Joel, chapter 2, and verse 1 through 3, or 1 through 2. It says, blow the ram's horn trumpet in Zion, trumpet the alarm on my holy mountain, shake the country up. God's judgment on its way. The day is almost here. A black day, a doomsday, clouds with no silver lining, like dawn light moving over the mountains. A huge army, Salakia. I hate this damn shit. It says a huge army is coming. There's never been anything like it and will never be again. Wildfire burns everything before this army, and fire licks up everything in its wake. Before it arrives, the country is like the Garden of Eden. Eden. When it leaves, it is Death Valley. Nothing escapes unscathed. Right? So this is what it just said, right? It said a time like never before. That's why I said a time of historic what? A moment of historic danger. This is what the things we are approaching. World War III, where people nuclear power is far beyond what they imagine, right? It says 2024 Doomsday Clock announcement. So this is earlier this year. They put it at 90 seconds. I think this video, right? This is the one you had pulled up, Tazian?
Yeah, click it real quick. I want to see. I think they gonna show them adjusted, ain't they? I'm not sure. But I know. Oh yeah, you might gotta unmute.
Y'all can hear it?
No.
Nah.
Hold on, I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta share it differently. Let me see. Yeah, here we go.
Let me add you to the screen.
You can hear it now?
Two aspects.
Yep.
First is that traditional nuclear arms control really has come to an end for now. Russia withdrew or suspended the New START Treaty, withdrew its ratification from the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, which the United States, of course, never ratified to begin with. But perhaps more importantly, that's the second point. Many weapon states are currently pursuing extensive modernization and expansion programs that will really, for the first time since the end of the Cold War, essentially providing the infrastructure that could last until 2100. China is increasing its nuclear arsenal, now standing at 500 nuclear weapons. And for the first time, at least in my adult life, there's now talk in Washington that the US nuclear arsenal will have to increase also in order to match the arsenals of Russia and China combined. So in ways we're setting ourselves up for a three-way arms race, which is unprecedented and quite concerning. So the picture is quite bleak on the nuclear side this year.
Yeah, there's a lot that we'll come back to. Ambush, I'd like.
Right, as you can see, he literally just said Russia and China versus the United States. That's basically what he said. It's an arms race, right? And this was 2020. This was January 23rd. So that's what, 10 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine now. Now you got Iran. Now you got North Korea. Now you got India. You got all of these other minor countries, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, all of these other countries that can possibly gang up against the United States.
Yeah,
right?
Turkey left NATO.
Turkey left NATO. Yeah, France is talking about stop helping out Israel. Everybody is seeing a beast in a horror for what it is. And this is 10 months ago. So imagine now, right? About to keep going, right? It says this year, the Science and Security Board of the Bulletin of the Atomic Sciences leaves the hands of the Doomsday Clock unchanged due to ominous trends that continue to point the world toward a global catastrophe. Right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, so that's just the beginning, like we were saying. It's been changed 25 times in its debut since 1947. It moved from 100 in 2023 when we moved it from 100 seconds to midnight to 90 seconds to midnight. Every time we reset, we are flooded with questions about the internationally recognized symbol. Here are answers to some of the most frequent queries. Let's see.
This little, I'm about to send this to the little private chat. That's something. Bring out real.
Let's see what this is. All right, I'm just gonna go through these ones, right? So let's say 2012, it was 5 minutes from midnight. In 2015, it was 3 minutes from midnight. In 2017, it was 2.5 minutes from midnight. 2018, it was 2 minutes. 2020, it was 100 seconds to midnight. Now in 2023, that's 2023. So they kept it. So they kept it in 2024, right? So we said 90 seconds, and it's been 10 months. And look at all the stuff that's going on now. Now, like the brother was saying, North Korea and South Korea is at war on the same place. They told me they done blew the bridge up. Russia, Ukraine, and in North Korea versus South Korea and Ukraine. It's just a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah, pull that one link I had you do, because I just want to show the difference. If they left it at 90 seconds because of some of these things that's listed, it has to be adjusted if we make it to January of 2025 based on all that's happened in 2024. So I want you to, if you click in the private chat, click this little link. It should.
I'm on here right now. You see my screen?
Go down.
No, hold on. I gotta.
I'm about to say it's the same one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I gotta
got
share the.
Oh, you just have to switch the tab, probably.
No, it didn't switch because when I be sharing it for y'all to hear, I can only click one tab. That's how I gotta.
Got you.
God, this it right?
Yep. So look at that. It's still 90 seconds. Look, in-depth nuclear risk, an undiminished nuclear threat, and new arms race. The last year was characterized by fraught relations among the world's great powers who were engaged in vigorous nuclear modernization programs as the nuclear arms control regime continued to collapse. With this general context, the contours of a peaceful and sustainable ending of Russia's war games against Ukraine are difficult to, and concerns remain about Russia's possible use of nuclear weapons in this conflict, right? All right, look. In November 2023, this is what I want to see this part right here. Russian President Vladimir Putin announced his decision to suspend the new Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, New START, even though the treaty does not have such a suspension mechanism. While there are no indications that Russia has exceeded the treaty's central limits, the lack of data exchanges, inspections, and other verification and transparency measures over time decrease confidence in the status of Russia's nuclear forces, right? So this 2023, where he just stopped the treaty and they had it at 90 seconds. This year, they have literally told them what they're going to do. They have nukes. They told them, if you do this, this is a red thing and all this other stuff. So if we were at 90 seconds until midnight, when they just canceled the treaty that you're not supposed to be able to suspend, and they said they didn't have a clue about what they're doing. Now they're telling you. Now they're saying we have these type of nukes. Iran has this. We have plutonium. We have uranium. We have all these other things. If it was at 1 minute and 30 seconds there, what can you guess that you think the time is at now? They know that the time is even shorter. This was before even things was even spoken of. And let me see a little bit more of. Let me see. President Putin announced in March 2023 the deployment of tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus, but it remains unclear if any weapons have been moved. Russia retains some 2,000 tactical nuclear weapons for use in regional conflicts. See, it was at 90 then, but we know that they're going far beyond that. We forgot about the whole submarine. Remember, they said they had the nukes on the sub and they couldn't pinpoint where the sub was at. They said not only do they have other nukes, they have lasers that's coming down from the skies. Or they're beyond what they thought they knew then, or the lack of information. Like, we're well beyond 90 seconds to midnight. Like this, we should be between 30 to 10 seconds at this point, because midnight is when war is started, and damn near should be there. Like, bombs is not going off right now, but shit, some has, because Israel got bombarded with like 240 of the missiles there, and that's just was a little show of force really on Iran's part, and that's the little dog to Russia. So you know what I mean? So how much more, how much worse and how much closer to midnight do you think we can get, man? Like I said, this day of dark, this day of gloom, this day of terror, man, and that's what it's about to be. Not only for everybody in the world, but for Babylon and really the Israelites, especially the ones that's not going to do it, because whether y'all admit it or not, whether people is on here, whether y'all know or practice and know y'all Israelites, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the trouble and judgment is still coming to your damn doorstep. So it would be best to know the Lord, to know who you are by knowing the Lord, and to get in accord, because the trouble that's coming is literally for the ones that's not practicing, the ones that's trying to attach to the heathen. You about to die and perish like the heathen. We're only about to see death. Sodomites, people out here doing all this, thinking you want to sleep with other people, wives, commit adultery, all this type of wicked sins that you know you can help. People that's out here that still want to eat pork, that don't want to give up that damn pork demon. When we see plenty of things and reasons why it's bad for you, you about to get everything that you've been looking for. You about to get everything that you deserve. Everybody's about to reap what they sow. Righteous people that's been practicing that lane, they're going to receive that, and people that's doing everything else is going to reap what they sow. Everybody, good or bad, bro. You can go. I just want to definitely say that, bro. And look, this is crazy. Go ahead.
No, that's absolutely right. And it's about to be the second death right here. So
they're showing the amount of nukes each country got.
Right. Yep. So
they
hold on.
said they got some now. No. Post this video.
Right. No, look, just 2 years ago. So it's 2022. Yep. So July 25th, 2022 it's a while ago. So a lot of people probably didn't update.
They definitely did, because Israel claiming they have some now.
Yeah. So
So
2
we
years
can
ago,
look-
North Korea then probably got a lot more than that.
Definitely.
You feel me? But we about to see.
So they claim they had 22 years ago. So just keep in mind it's 2 years ago, y'all. Oh, they do guys. Oh, they said they had 90. India, one of the BRICS, y'all. It's going towards BRICS, 160.
Just 2 years ago. Damn,
Pakistan. Damn, I didn't know they loaded like that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
For real.
UK. Figured they up there. That's a lot of nukes too. Like you got France, weak ass. They got some nukes though. China.
Like 300.
Damn, 350. I know it's more than that. Not just 2 years ago. It's United States. Yep, I knew it. Look at these damn warmongers. 5,400. But watch this. Hold on. Who's next? Mother Russia. Told you. Watch this.
Dang.
Nigga, they about 9,000 2 years ago. It's 62. Okay. I thought them niggas had 9. Damn. Oh, he said that's Laden's peoples in Pakistan. Ladi Dadi.
All right, so this is 2 years ago. So I'm pretty sure this is outdated. So imagine now, like
yeah, I think it's a map or something you could look up. I think they had it because I swear I think I seen Russia had like 9,000 now. No bull. I thought I seen it somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I did see that too. Hold on. Probably a newer video because I remember watching that on YouTube.
I'm trying to see if I can find it too real quick.
Yeah. And another thing, I know we read it before on an old video, but we damn near we need to bring up the nuclear the map, the one shit you brought up, just to show people for the people. This is prophecy, just to show the power that these things have. They claim they don't know, but how are we able to do this and understand which ones they have? And the parameters and stuff they're able to do. They know they have a short time. They have a whole clock called a Doomsday Clock. Y'all can all Google this and look this up. Look at the information. This is their own doing. They know what's up.
So who would I want to
New York? Yeah, try New York. That'll be somewhere they want to hit.
Yep.
Look at this, y'all. This is a nuke map. They can tell you what type of nuke or bomb that's going there and the amount of casualties it can be. Fatal or radiation, all these other things you can see.
So 100,000 kilotons. Let me see. I just want to get like
some context.
Yeah, like what the kilotons. I just want to see like the amount of pressure is it. You get what I mean? 1 kiloton. So let's look at 1 kiloton. Damn. So 1 kiloton is 1,000 tons. Oh my God.
Matter of fact, do me a favor. Look up how many kilotons the atom bomb was, the one they dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Then we'll be able to tell what type of power they about to deal with. Because they have way better bombs than the atom bomb now. Technically, they said the atom bomb is something different. They have nukes. It's nuclear. It's different than that. And which bomb is that? Is that the one that Russia got? Yeah, that's the USSR. It's like Satan.
Yep. USSR. They ain't got a name for it. I think it's call it the Tarsa Bomber.
I think that's the Satan one, or Satan one of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of them because they got two on here. They got the 50,000 milliton and they got the 100 milliton.
Yeah, I think one is Satan 1 and one is Satan 2. I don't know the difference in one, but think about that. What they got, the names they didn't name it.
Atom bomb.
Yeah.
Kilotons.
Yeah.
So 1,000 tons of.
It was only 1,000. Oh, a kiloton is a unit of measure of force equal to the amount of energy released by 1,000 tons of TNT. But I wanted to know, like, how many kilotons was the atom bomb? Or I guess
I think it's 1.
No, I think it's 15 because I got one pulled up.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, 15. So they said that one bomb, the USSR, it was 1,000 kilotons.
No, they say it's 100 millitons.
Oh my goodness!
So we gotta look up a milliton.
Shit, that's a meal. Kiloton is a kilo, so a meal. Whoa, wait a minute.
10,000? I don't even know is it a milliton? How the hell you spell this? Oh, it's megaton.
Oh, megatons. Megaton. You put nigga.
This nigga dog.
Whoa.
1 million tons of TNT.
Yeah, a million because it's mega is the M, y'all.
1 million tons. So they got 100 million tons bomb. So what's that? I don't even know.
That's 100,000 kilotons you got. Okay.
How about say you could probably search up megaton to kilotons, and then we can just
so it's 100,000 kilotons. So it's 100 megatons. You see it? The MT.
Oh, yeah.
So 100,000. It goes into 100 megatons. It says airburst.
I don't even see the megaton. Where you see the MT at?
In the parentheses right here. MT. 100 MT. So it'd be 100 megatons.
Oh, I can't see. I see it right there, but it's hard for me to see.
100,000 kilotons. So we about to see radioactive fallout casualties. Detonate.
Over New York, y'all. This will happen if they hit one of these over New York. Look at it.
Damn.
7 million.
8 million. Shit, that's 7.9. Yeah. That's 8 million. You gotta round up. Shit. 8 million the estimated injuries. 4 million of that. Shit, that's over 12 million people injured.
Injured or dead.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You think it'll change with the airburst?
Let's see. How do I reset
Yeah, I think it might up there.
Clear.
Go up top. You see how you got surface and airburst?
Yeah.
Dang.
More.
Yeah, it's more.
Ooh.
There's more bursting in there.
And not just one, but look what it says. It says in any given 24-hour period, there are on average 20,432,778 people in the light blast range of the simulated detonation.
So 1 PSI. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro,
Damn.
8 million off one?
He said it's a wrap.
So if we just put it, we just say we want to bomb two cities. Oh my God.
That's 20 mil.
Easy.
Oh my God.
Then that radiation spread, like you said, it's going up.
Yep.
Way past New York. It's hitting all type of other places. This is ridiculous. And that's just one bomb.
That's just one bomb.
So think about everybody sending theirs off, which the Bible says everybody's going to point their arrows at the whore. So everybody can get to sending them off. Philly.
And they shall not miss.
I guess I got to change it. Let me see.
Yeah, probably.
I do one more.
Man, that's taking off chunks. Yeah, New York will be gone. And you already know they always show New York get hit in the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, Philly gone. Especially these smaller cities, like the whole blast is blowing the whole city up.
Yeah, that's wiping the city off the face of the map, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, this is crazy.
God. And it's probably gonna be more with the surface one, because it's like, bro, hold on.
No, the air one was the one. That was the one blowing up in the air for some reason. I don't know.
I mean, I guess I get it with the shockwave too. I get it, yeah.
Damn, 2 million. This is gonna be the main. This is gonna be one of the main spots they bomb.
Yeah,
like the East Coast.
Damn, look at the fallout, bro.
Yeah, the fallout there is crazy,
bro.
This is going all the way
down
Oh
Mississippi.
my God.
You said all the way to Louisiana for real. Damn, a little bit of it.
Let's see the airburst. Some of the airbursts don't spread that far though.
Yeah,
because it's right over that area. Yeah, hitting the land, I can see that. Yeah.
Dang.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, y'all can see. So let's see what these radiuses is. So the thermonuclear radiation is that orange one. So
3rd degree burn.
3rd degree burns all within here is 3rd degree, bro.
3rd degree is crazy.
Dang.
Hey, see what that is? If it's surface blast, because that fallout was reaching all the way down, bro. That's crazy. God.
Ooh, it's some heat.
Oh,
in
it's over.
With that
Bro,
green.
Heavy.
The green radiation radius 500 M. Let me see. Can I highlight it? I don't know what that means.
500 REM.
Rolling
radiation
equivalent. Man, a unit of radiation dose. Oh, so it's a radiation. So that's like probably strictly radiation.
Oh yeah, so they're gonna die of cancer as a result of exposure there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So if you in that green area, you're going to die.
Yeah.
If the nuke don't kill you, the radiation you cook.
In the other areas, the fireball. Oh yeah, because usually when they hit, that fire spread like.
Yeah.
It's like that mushroom cloud. That's gonna come up. It say maximum size of the nuclear fireball. Relevance to damage on the ground depends on the height of detonation. If it touches the ground, the amount of radioactive fallout is significantly increased. Anything inside the fireball is effectively vaporized.
Damn.
That's that Zechariah.
Yep.
It says at 20 psi.
Yeah, let's bring that out. Definitely show that. We got to show like what type of fallout that is. And I don't know if any of y'all seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Terminator 2 literally shows you a vision of what it would look like if a nuke hits a metropolis or a major city. And this is also described in the Bible that a black woman wrote both of them movies, the Terminators and the Matrix, and they all go hand in hand. And her whole concept was from the Bible in end times. And that's it.
What's this orange right here? Yeah, what's this? It says
thermonuclear radius.
No, not that one. The one that's like trailing down. You gotta go down a little bit.
That super orange one down there.
Yeah, these right here.
Yeah.
It says maximum downwind fallout distance 605 kilometers. Maximum width 106 kilometers. Approximate area of effect 49,710 kilometers squared. For a detonation of this year, the radiation level 1,000 rads per hour is too high for steam fallout. And so this contour is not mapped, but cloud fallout is. It said the maximum radiation contour for steam fallout can be mapped for this yield.
Oh, I can see. That's why the sky gonna be dark over here. All of that, because these, like you said, the cloud fallout. So just think about more of them hit, and they do hit like that. It's gonna be dark as hell.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
It's gonna put a dark cloud over all them states if it hit right there.
Imagine you hit all of them. Like that lake of fire is gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
So imagine if they got 1 million. Can I go up? Yeah. Only 100 megatons, but
I think that's the strongest one in the world.
Yeah,
that's why it got to be. That's what either Satan 1 or Satan 2 for sure. I think that's what it's called.
God,
like the proper name of it.
God, but as y'all can see, man, that's only one. So imagine 5,000 across the whole United States, because that's what it's gonna be to have that lake of fire. But I mean, I guess I pull up Zechariah.
Yeah, definitely bring that Zechariah. So, you could get Jeremiah 30:7 just because, I mean, the time, you know what I mean? Like for the people, because we have to understand that even though all this is coming for the believers, there's always hope for the believers. There's always hope for the people that's keeping the law, statutes, commandments of God and have faith in Yahawashi. There's always hope for you. But there's about to be a time that we've never seen. The Bible tells us this. He tells us what to expect, but he also tells us, you know, the end goal always. Like he don't never tell us, you know, we might not know all the details, but if you focus on the end, like seek first the kingdom of God and all these things will be added unto you. If you be tunnel vision, you have to understand that he said his people, his elect are going to make it. But bring it out real quick, bro.
That's right. Just the book of Jeremiah chapter 7. And I mean, chapter 30 and verse 7. At last, for that day is great. So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
So you see, even though all this stuff is about to go on, and it is trouble for Jacob, which are the Israelites, you know that Jacob name was switched to Israel. That's the Israelites. So you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans that's not trying to come back to your God, come back to your power, come back to your heritage. It's about to be so bad for the unbelievers and the people that's like, y'all don't even understand. Like, this is about to be, like you said, it's something that we've never seen before. Can we get Daniel 12 real quick too, just to hit home on this from the top? Because think about this. We always say this. How do you prepare for something that you've never seen or you don't know what to expect? How do you prepare? It's like somebody telling you to go to a party, but you don't know the attire, you don't know the theme, you don't know nothing. You're just supposed to show up, and it could be any time. It could be a damn ice covered party, and you come in a bikini thinking it's a pool party or anything. I'm just saying, like, you don't know what's coming. Like, I mean, you know what's destruction, but he said, how do you prepare for something that you've really never seen? He said it's going to be a time, and even Daniel hits home the same way. And these are some of the major prophets right here, Daniel and Jeremiah. But you can bring it out from the top.
Now, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people. And there should be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
See, the people going to be delivered, the ones that's found in the book. So it's still going to be that time. You definitely going to head into that time, but it's like, does it really have to be bad for the people? I feel like whatever you think you're going to see in your mind, that's what it's going to be for you. Obviously, it's not about to be like if the world is ending. Obviously, you're not about to just go shopping, none of all this other stuff. But I just feel like the Most High has a way of keeping you composed. He has a way of protecting you. He has a way of feeding you. He can do everything and anything and everything. And he's going to do that for his elect, for the people that believe, even in the midst of hell, because that's what you're going to see. You're going to be walking on earth, witnessing hell. But the Lord is going to be with his people, and he's going to make sure they deliver it if you're found in that book. But what about the people that's not? What about the ones then? We got to show you what's about to happen to them. If you want to get more on that, you can, though. But
no, I was about to pull out the contrary to the people that's not found written in
there
the
you
book.
go. Bring that up. Praises. That's for the people that's gonna make it.
God. Let's see, Revelation. Let me see. I'm gonna start at verse 12. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were open. And another book was open, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works.
According to what? Hold on. According to their what, bro?
According to their works.
According to their damn works. So you people that think you don't need no works is crazy. But
right.
I'm going to emphasize that.
It says, and the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast to the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Right? So we see the people that's written in the book of life is getting delivered from the times of trouble and the times that have never been seen since the world began. But the people that's not being saved is being what? Just people that's not found written in the book of life is being cast into the lake of fire, which we just went over with the nuke map, right? That all of the missiles go cause a lake of fire on this land, and the people that's dead are going to wake up and get thrown into there because their works did not align with the book, did not align with the law, statutes, and commandments, right?
That's right. That's that true lake of fire. That's not a place where you're going to burn underground. America is about to be that lake of fire. And he just showed you how's it going to get set on fire? By all these damn Satan missiles and the Vanguard and all these bombs being over here. This is going to be that lake of fire.
God. That's right. America KKK. Right.
Shalom, Dom. Shalom.
Shalom, King.
Shalom, King.
Kaya, you had something you wanted to bring out?
Yeah, just something real quick. Yeah, hold on. Show my screen.
With that Zechariah, even the show, that's what them it's gonna look like. Oh, you can show your screen. I got a couple. Shalom down. So what's up with the title? Clickbait or something? Ain't no clickbait. We don't clickbait over here.
You say you want that Zechariah?
Oh, yeah, no, you want that, but go ahead, get what you got. And I got something else I want to get to just to even give, like you said, I want to show the flip side of both. Like, I want to show what's gonna happen to the unfaithful, and then show what's gonna happen to the faithful as well. You know what I mean?
Yep. For sure. For
real.
I'm gonna start down.
Even more on them, just to give our people hope as well too, but to show the other.
Yeah, I think the brother froze. Wait for him a little bit.
What the hell?
Who's calling the chat? This nigga God. You good, King? Because you cut out. You cut out.
Oh yeah, no, I just said we know shit, the people gotta get their warning too, but just like you know what I mean, the wicked people gotta get that fear and understand that the righteous people have to get, you know, built up with hope and faith, because that's what their strength is, and other people, they trusting in other things, so they're gonna have to know the fear and the terror of the Lord. But we knowing the terror of the Lord, we know shit. We understand what we have to do so we don't see that. And other people, they're gonna have to learn the hard way. But you go ahead.
Yeah, bet. Like the brother said, it's a two-side. There's two sides to this coin. You know what I'm saying? If you keep the commandments, have faith, you written in that book in life, you ain't got to worry about what's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's literally nothing for you to worry about, right? But if you on the flip side of this, you got hell to pay. Like the Most High is not dealing with you, right?
Shalom, Hatizi. Shalom. Say President Day. Shalom to everybody's in the chat. Shalom, everybody. Shalom, Genesis, Kansas City in the building. Shalom, everybody that's in here, man. You go ahead, Kanye. I just have to say shalom. Shalom to my niece, G and Jen.
Shalom. But matter of fact, I want to start here real quick. I want to start with this real quick. All right. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled." Right. So Christ already telling you that you're gonna see these things. These things are going to happen. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Right. This is just the beginning. What we seeing now is the beginning of sorrow. So it's going to get worse. Right. But if you, like I said, like we've been saying, if you are in a line with the Most High's will, you keeping the commandments, having faith, you teaching your people and being a leader, being a light, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Right? But this is like you say, it's two sides to this. Either you on the side of the Most High, or you're gonna die. It's as simple as that.
Right. That's right.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." So destruction. This is bad tidings. Some devastating is coming. It says, "For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." This is all that's coming to America. The sword, destruction, famine, death, and any other negative connotation. That's the only thing coming here, right? Salakia.
If you can, I need you to pull 2 precepts for me, unless you still got more on there. Salakia, I ain't
a little more.
Keep going. I'm gonna have you pull a couple for me.
Verse 19, it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and from great tribulation." So people here in America are going to turn on one another. Like, and here is going to be chaos, and here is going to be chaos all around the world. But like we said, if you're keeping the commandments, having faith, you're going to be good. But if you not, this is coming for you, right? verse 20. It says, behold, saith God, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and for Lebanus, turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also. And recompense in their bosom, saith Yahawah power. So the atrocities and all the pain and the suffering that we've suffered, the Most High is turning that judgment on them now. Like, it's their time to be in hell. We've already been in hell. We getting saved out of here. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we are that number.
That's right.
Verse 22 says, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease from over them that shed innocent blood. And so and this covers just about everything. If you're an Israelite and you're not keeping the commandments, he not sparing you. And if you another nation, all these other nations have partooken in the innocent blood of Israel, God's chosen. So he not sparing nobody. Everybody that's in this bracket is about to die a horrible death. Right? Verse 23 says, the fire is going forth from his wrath and have consumed the foundations of the earth and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahawah. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, and defile not my sanctuary. It says, I'm going to just read this last one. It says, for Yahawah knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. So the Most High is delivering you.
That's right.
He offering you up on a silver platter. He got your death already pre-planned. Every detail about it is already drawn out. Right? And he knows who's sinning. So even if you come up and say, oh, well, Lord, the Lord not gonna see this. No, he know. And he gonna deliver you up to your death and destruction. You're gonna suffer. Right? But that's all I had on that, King. What you need me to pull?
Con. Real talk. Give me I got you to pull a couple real quick. I need 2 Corinthians 5:11 first, right? Because this is what we're here to do. Like I said, we're here to help uplift the true believers, to speak hope, to speak life into them, to build their faith, right? But also to condemn the wicked, to give people their judgment, to let them know, and to persuade men regardless, right? So 2 Corinthians 5, read verse 11.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 11. It says, knowing therefore the terror of Yahawah, we persuade men. But we are made manifest unto God, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciences.
See, so we know how terrible the Lord is. We know how terrible he's about to do things. We understand how he gets down. So we're trying to persuade men to let you know, speaking ahead, so you don't have to see it firsthand. Because we're looking at the book, and you know what I mean? I always was told that the smart people, you know, some people learn and they make mistakes, but the smart people, they learn from other people's mistakes. And that's what we're trying to learn from the mistakes of our ancestors. They look, Shalom, my brother Hambone in the building. Look, say Shalom, yup. Genesis, Kansas City in the building. Shalom to them. So, like I said, we understand how terrible the Lord is, the day of the Lord, and what he's coming to do. He is not somebody to play with. He is to be feared. You know what I mean? So, it just is what it is. So, if you don't want to see that, what type of person should you be? You know what I mean? But I need you to get Zephaniah chapter 1, and then start at verse 14, and then I need somebody to hold 2 Peter chapter 3.
Let me grab this 2 Peter on the other tab real quick.
You got that?
You said 2 Peter.
Yeah, chapter 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bet. All right, I'm about to bring out the Zephaniah.
Yeah.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1 and verse 14. It says, the great day of Yahawah is near. It is near. It hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahawah. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly.
See, and the mighty men is crying bitterly. This is like in double, because the believers are out here crying. We tired of this damn place. We understand, and we understand as ambassadors of the Lord, which we went into the lesson, is that we're his voice box. We're the ones that's telling you the words of God. God is not about to come off his throne and tell you. He uses men, and that's what we're doing. We're trying to let you know His day is coming. It is near. It is near. It is hastening greatly. That's why the whole Doomsday Clock thing was the theme of ours. It's been 90 seconds this last year, and that's before all this stuff was popping. So what you think about to happen now that all these wars is popping off right now, that people are shooting bombs at each other, that everything, it's on the flow, as we say in Detroit, man. But keep going.
Says that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. It's a day of trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahawah, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dawn.
See, they ain't gonna have no light. They're gonna be in darkness, because when the Most High said He is the light, but if you without the Lord, you have no light. You're gonna walk around as blind men because you sinned against the Lord. You didn't repent. You didn't turn back from your ways. We all understood that where we came from, we all were wicked people. All of us have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But you have to turn around. That's what it means to repent, to come back to Him and to walk in His ways. And if you don't do that, this is what you have to look forward to, right? All you people that think like the rich people, you see what's happening with Diddy right now, these bunkers, they think money, all of this other stuff, nothing's going to help them. And the next verse is going to tell them. You can keep going, though.
Verse 18 says, neither their silver, nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahawah's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of His jealousy, for He shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Yeah, said devoured by the fire of His jealousy. So those nukes that got made, we understand that the scriptures tell us that Yahawah created the smith to destroy. He put the thought in these scientists' minds, these people with this uranium, plutonium, and to build these devices to come over here just to destroy this land. And He said it's going to be with a speedy riddance. Think about how fast a nuke, if he shoot it off, how long do you think it's going to take to shoot from Russia or anything? What, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. And then it hit, and it's about to blow things away in seconds, everything right then. So think about if they send in 1,000 of them over here. It's going to be speedy. It's going to be quick once it starts to happen. But all this distress and all this chaos is going to be going on in the meantime. So I want you to get that, Peter, because like, you know, Peter tells us things, but it also bears the question, like, what type of manner of person really should you be? You know what I mean? Real talk. Like, that's what I was really thinking of. But if we can start at start at 10.
Gone. Yeah. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, but the day of Yahawah will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
It said the elements shall be burnt with fervent heat. The elements, that's everything you see. Elements are concrete, steel, these trees, everything that you see, it said it's going to be melted with fervent heat. What is strong enough to melt the elements, man? That's the nuclear fire. You just see those kilotons coming down and hitting at one time, all this other stuff. People's cars and houses, it's not going to be able to stand. If you ever seen like what nukes look like hitting places like buildings, the concrete just fall away like dust, everything. So just imagine what it's going to do to the human body. You know what I mean? Which the Bible describes that as well too, which we can definitely get that next. But I want you to keep going. Just to think about it, said the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and all the works therein shall be burnt up. He said it. So it is what it is. Let's keep going though.
God. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Exactly. He said, what type of manner should you be? Or if you know that these things are about to come, just ask yourself, how should I live so that I don't have to see this type of destruction, this type of madness, this type of terror? What should I do? That's called something self-introspect and figure out, how should I live? God gave us the instructions. That's the Bible. Basic instructions before leaving earth. He told us how to live, what we should do. And we're supposed to follow it to the best of our abilities, right? But keep going.
Verse 12. She's looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahawah, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
See, everything said the heavens. You keep going.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
See, in that new heavens and that new earth, it's literally just going to be a transfer of power. The end of the world is not means he's about to blow the whole earth up, but it's the end of an age, it's the end of an era, it's an exchange of power. Even in like Second Esdras, it said Jacob, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that follow. That's the world we're looking for, because this world over here means us no good. There's nothing over here. There's nothing for us. Nothing can change the circumstances. Even if it's like you and a couple people, your family, whether y'all get millionaires, even billionaires. We see that Diddy's supposed to reach billionaire status, but look at him now. But that money can't do anything for him. And if your people is in a bad condition, your women, look at the condition of our women. Look at the condition of our people in general. Just because a few people might be winning, us as a nation, we are through. So how are you winning? You know what I mean? We have to be nation-minded, kingdom-minded, and think about everybody, not just ourselves, man.
Yeah. You can't be self-centered. You can't be selfish. That's selfish. Right. Your people suffering, and not because you good, all of a sudden, you know, you don't care no more. That's selfish, man.
Right. Look what Kansas City brought out. Isaiah 42:14. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. It's all just gonna be like you said. It's gonna be so fast, and then the people is not gonna see it coming. Like you said, you're gonna come as a night, but to the people that's in the light, because he said the people that's without God, as in sin, they walk as blind men in darkness, right? But it's not gonna be as a thief in the night to the people that's in the light, because they're praying, they're watching, they're fasting, they're reading, they're studying, they're getting their spirits right. They're doing everything they need to do. As he asks, what type of manner of man shall you be? What type of person? That's the type of person you used to be. Not being stuck, not trying to chase the bag, doing everything over here, trying to build upon a burning house. That's what this place is. That's what this country is. This is a burning building. It's time for you to get out of it. Not necessarily physically, because you can't, but at least mentally, you have to understand where you are and what's coming to this place, man. Let me get that Zechariah real quick, because he said the elements going to melt with fervent heat. But what about the people? If it's going to do that to build and steel, these bills, these cars, everything, what you think it's going to do to the people? And Zechariah tells us this. Let's bring that out real quick.
You can see my screen? So I can.
Yep.
Oh, like that. Was that 14? That's 14. Slocky.
No, that's yeah.
14, 12. Yeah. All right. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12. And it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahawah will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Mm-hmm. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
So the same way how the elements is melting with fervent heat, everything about your body is as well too. Listen, it's a stand while you standing there on your feet when them bombs drop. Says your eyes gonna consume away in their holes. So while you looking there, just imagine the eyeballs is melting, and at the same time your eyeballs is melting. Really, oh no, I said their flesh shall consume away. So before the eyes, you're gonna be seeing them layers peel back. It's gonna be brown. You're gonna see the white meat down to the bones come all the way up. Then the eyes gonna start melting, and then you know it's gonna be some type of pain, that heat where you gonna scream, and while you screaming, your tongue gonna be consuming away in your mouth. You ain't even gonna be able to scream properly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what's coming to the people that's not trying to get right with the Lord while he may be found. Those are the people that's not hastening his coming, is making no tearing to turn to the Lord. You can't put this off from day to day. It's pride to think that we have tomorrow, that we're gonna wake up tomorrow. It's really pride, even though some of us, whatever age you are, whether you 20s, 30s, yeah, we've been waking up this long every single day, but that's no guarantee that you won't die in your sleep tonight. There's no guarantee that some people is leaving work tonight that's not about to make it home. You know what I mean? Some people not going to wake up to see tomorrow. They might die in their sleep peacefully. There's some people that's about to go to the coney in the city and they about to get slid on or something. Like, the time of judgment is here. So you can't put it up today, especially when you know better. It's always said when you know better, you're supposed to do better, man. Real talk. So what manner of person said you be? Because he said his people, they're going to be taken care of. So I would just want to show the flip side, and then I'm going to pass it back. Can I get Isaiah 65? You already know. I need that Isaiah 65 on the flip side for the people that's doing what they're supposed to do. The Lord, they said, who is ever, perish being innocent, the Lord will never forsake those that call on his name, that he loves, all of that, you know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is. You can start with 12.
All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
See, so that's the people is still on them. The ones where the Most High didn't delight it. We supposed to do everything to please our God, to please our power. Anything that please him, you should look like, hey, whatever you want to call it, hey, I want to do whatever God is accepted of, whatever's going to make him look at me and smile at me, consider me a man after his own heart, man of the Lord, a friend, as Abraham was called. That's what we want to do. So he said that anybody that's not doing what he delights in, you are numbered to the sword. But what's on the flip side? Let's go. Verse 13.
Verse 13, it says, therefore, thus saith Yahawah power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. It says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
You see what I'm saying? So his people are going to be taken care of, because we understand that the scriptures tells us that the Most High created a bunch of spirits created for vengeance. Famine, that's one of the worst ways you can die. The sword, teeth of wild beasts, all these different ways that the Most High has people dying. So there's going to be a lot of people that die from famine, die from thirst. But he said, behold, thus saith the Lord power. This is Yahawah. This is him telling you, my servant shall eat, but the people that don't do what he delights in, they shall be hungry. The ones that's doing what's pleasing to the Lord, being a servant of the Lord, they shall be drink, but the other people shall be thirsty. Even the spirit that they in, you got to think it's going to be hell on earth, right? So think about where place you have to be mentally and spiritually. If it's hell on earth, but he said, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. They're going to be in a rejoiceful spirit, even when all the hell, even like he said, my servant shall be of joy of heart, even in the midst of hell. Because it's going to be seeing people, thousands of people die. Hundreds of thousands of people die really could be in front of you. You can see a building collapse on people, bust. It's going to be thousands and tens of thousands dying. But somehow there has to be a spirit of the Lord, some type of presence on you to be able to sing and serve the Lord with joy of heart. But the people that's not with the Lord, the people that's still stuck and holding on to Babylon, they're going to be crying sorrowful of heart. They're going to be vexed in their spirit because they still hold on to this place that's already doomed, that's been judged, that's being judged. And they're going to be seeing it and inevitably be a part and be judged right along with this damn whore. And that's what's coming to this place, man. But to the true believers, they will eat, they will drink, they will be covered, they will be saved. Even if some of the believers die, said the dead in Christ shall rise first. And it's a beautiful thing to die for the Lord. Like, it's a glorious thing. If you have to go that way, so be it. Lord willing, he be with you, he cover you and your family. But it all comes back to what manner of person should you be, man. And that's really what I got, man. You could keep going if you want to. I just wanted to get them little points that was on it real quick. No, not that. But if you got another little point.
Yeah, I have one more, and I'm gonna probably pass it to Shad. If the brother had one. But
you see Dom, he said, I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but shout, the bonds come before the mark or so. Well, technically the mark is already here, but it's not fully like implemented. Yeah. But no, them people, I would say the mark gotta come because they're gonna be cursing the name of God and all that other stuff. Then they're gonna get their ass waxed taxed. Excuse me. But what I mean?
But it's just gonna be a quick point too. It's just like, don't think it's a strange thing, that we coming with this message of destruction. Like, yeah, this place is about to go through a lot of changes, and just the death, the pain, the sorrow, and just the suffering that's coming to this land is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? The prophets that have been before us have always prophesied of kingdoms falling, always prophesied of a kingdom falling to pestilence or plagues or the Most High destroying them. So it's nothing new of what we're doing. It's just like I said, it's nothing new under the sun, right? I just wanted to bring this out. This is Jeremiah 28 and 8, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So it's like these things that we're doing is just, we are just another piece in the cog. Like the Most High has risen us up. We like the brother said in our last live, we are the ambassadors of the Lord. We come and bring that message, whether it's good or bad, it's from the Lord. This is what's going to happen, right? That's the only, we don't have a say so in it. We just, you know what I'm saying, putting the message out at the end of the day. And if you take heed and humble yourself before the Lord, keep his commandments, have faith, you're gonna be spared from it. But if you don't, if you don't take it to heart and you don't let that seed take root in your heart, you're gonna be destroyed and die with this land. I mean, with the people of this land, this country. Like, but like I said, that's just, it's nothing new. This shouldn't be like, well, these niggas always talking about something devastating or some destruction coming. No, this is time for joy. This is time for happiness. We are happy America is falling. We almost out of here. Lord willing, we are that number. You know what I'm saying? We know our salvation is near.
Con.
But how about pass it to Shab if he had anything?
Like he
y'all just gave me some fire to go into for real.
All praise. Your screen up.
Kind of like the brother was saying, like it's not a time to be afraid or to be thinking upon the carnal things of this life or losing your life or none of these things. These are times to be glad, bro, because we understand that the Most High God is sending his son to redeem his chosen, right? I'm about to grab that real quick because it's going to tell us. It's going to tell us in the scriptures, right?
Con. Bring it out.
24. Right. And it is all praise to the Most High that we got the eyes to see and the ears to hear, right? But just the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Right? And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the earth to the other. So this is what is going to happen at the end of the tribulation. Yahawashi is going to return. This is why it doesn't matter what happens during that time, as long as you striving for the truth unto death, right? Which is Sirach, right? But I'm gonna grab some accounts on how we supposed to operate in these times, right? I'm gonna grab 2 Maccabees 7, right? Because we gotta understand what our ancestors did in a time of tribulation. Who did they trust in, and what did they do? Did they try and grab a gun? Did they try and grab a sword? Or did they trust in the Most High God that gave them the wisdom to understand the Bible, understand his words and his prophecy, right? This is the book of 2 Maccabees chapter 7 from the top. It says, on another occasion, a Jewish mother and her 7 sons were arrested. The king was having them beaten to force them to eat pork, right? So they're being chastised and afflicted and oppressed to break the laws of God, right? It says, then one of the young men said, what do you hope to gain by doing this? We rather die than to abandon the traditions of our ancestors. They were to die than to transgress the laws of God, right? It says, so that's basically what I want to touch on. This is the type of spirit we have to be in these last days, regardless of what's going on, regardless of how you may be feeling or what you're thinking. You have to be willing to die and lay down your life for these laws, statutes, and commandments day in and day out, because this is us counting the cost. When you go to, let me see. Does it say? I wanted to say count the cost. I don't think it say count the cost, but
I think you do. I can't think of it. Yeah.
Count cost. Let me see.
Yeah, count up the cost. Luke.
Is that where it say? Is that where it say like According to the oh yeah, yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We get the fourth chapter to get some context, right? Because you got to count the cost when you come into this walk. We always bring out Sirach chapter 2 where it tells us prepare thyself for temptation when you come and serve Yahawah, right? So he go tempt you as much as you think you can overcome it, right? What was it, 28? Yep. I'm gonna start at 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sister, yet his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Right. And he said this because he knew that their family was in sin. So you're not saying just hate your family because of no reason, but hate them because they are sin. The way they live, their traditions and stuff goes against what he came to teach. So if you can't abhor the things that they doing, you can be his disciple, right?
Yeah.
That's why he's saying this, verse 27. And whosoever do not bear his cross. The cross is the trials and tribulations, the temptations, all of these things that is in this earthly realm to afflict our flesh and to bother our spirits to have us go off in these other things. But we have to bear this. We have to bear our burdens. We have to suck it up and take it to the chest, take it to the chin, because this is what bearing our cross is. Just like when Christ was bearing his cross, carrying it to his death. That's the same thing we got to do. Carry the load, be like Christ until death, right? It says, and whosoever do not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and count of the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish, right? So he basically saying, like, who doing something without planning it out, or not even planning, but understanding what you're really doing. You can't just do something and not understand the totality of what you are doing. You are on the highways and byways. You're doing this and be going live. You got to understand this. It may be things that come after this. It's going to be trials and tribulations. People are going to come after you. People are going to leave you. People are going to scoff at you. People are going to do these things and be devils to you because this is us bearing our cross. Us being like Christ. Us being the light of the world. We in the midst of darkness. People hate light.
That's right.
Right? Verse 29. Lest happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, that all that behold, it began to mock him. Right? Saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. Right? It says, or what king goeth to make war against another king, sitteth not down first and counseleth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000. Or else, right, while the other is yet a great way off, he sendeth an embassage in desire of conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he have cannot be my disciple. We got to be willing to give up everything in his walk, right? Even our lives, right?
Even your life. Yeah.
I got this. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. We cannot fear none of these things that we done read about, because we know that at the end of the day, in that time of tribulation, when the people try to come down and try and make war with the saints and the prophets and the servants of God, we know that what time that is. Yahawashi is on his way. And like the brother said, the dead in Christ shall rise first. We could be the first ones risen up from the dead to see the destruction of our enemies, right? It says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. You shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. This is what you got to hearken on, that crown of life, the kingdom of heaven, ruling for 1,000 years, right? You feel what I mean? And this is what we got to look forward to. Don't get caught up in your flesh, but think about the spirit. Think about what's really happening. Think about how the Most High is always keeping his promise with us day in and day out, answering your prayers, keeping you alive, right? And that's why I always pray this one prayer, right? Along with other prayers, right? I'm going to get it real quick. Luke chapter 21. And I'm going to yield my point with this. It's the book of Luke chapter 21 and verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. This is a prayer that I pray daily, and we have to continuously hearken on this. We got to be watching the prophecies and praying always that we may be worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man, Hamashiach Yahawashi, man. And with that, yield my point.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. You definitely made me think of something, even like with my shirt. I know Kanye look like you got something added up, but like if you look at this shirt says keep moving forward and not looking back, basically. You know what I mean? I'm like, and that's the spirit that you're supposed to be in. It made me think of a couple like precepts for real. Kaya, you there? I don't know if you is. You had
Yeah, I did. That was oh, I forgot to take my screen down. That's all.
Hey, Shop, could you give me Philippians 3 and 13 real quick, 13 and 14, and then Luke 9 and 62 to kind of hit them points, and then if we ain't got no questions enough, we can really get there.
You said Luke 9 and 62?
Because the point, like you said, yep, Luke 9 and 62.
You want me to get that after?
Either you can get either one.
God.
It don't matter. Either one. God. They both fit. They both saying the same thing. I just like both messages. Because like you said, we got to continue to press. Like you said, this is counting the cost. This is understanding. Like you said, a part of that is you can't join a marathon and treat it like it's a race. You have to have a spirit of endurance, a spirit of patience, and you have to be willing to suffer. That literally all goes back to that. Patience goes back to endurance. Endurance goes back to suffering. And you have to continue to move forward no matter how hard that road may seem that you may be on, because the Most High put you on roads that you're obviously able to handle and maintain. He wasn't going to put more on you than you can handle. So if you on a certain road, if it's rocky, whatever you may be going through, he gave you the spirit to be able to do it, especially if you're walking in righteousness. It's only purifying you. Now, if you're going through stuff, but you're not being right, then you understand that this is a judgment for you. You know what I mean? Because it could be love, it could be all this other stuff, or it could be really a spanking. But if you know you're doing everything you're supposed to do, and the Most High is doing something, so he's building your character, he's refining you as a goal, and then your value will start to be revealed really once this darkness, because you are the light of the world, as it says. You have to shine your light. The ones that's the true believers, my true law keepers, so the people that's in the chat. And please, for the ones that's in here, get my lights up, like, share, subscribe, man. But you can go ahead and bring out what you got, the Philippians.
Yeah, 3 and 13, right?
Yep, you can read 13 and 14.
Just the book of Philippians, chapter 3 and verse 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but there's one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press toward the mark of the prize of the high calling of God in Christ, in Hamashiach Yahawashi.
Yeah, we got to continue to press forward, keep moving forward. We cannot look back. The world, there's nothing there. It said, you know, people basically, it's like a dog returning to his vomit, meaning you left bullshit. If you return to vomit, think about it, that's what you left. It ain't say like return to something and then you vomit it. It's like, no, you left vomit and went back to it. There's nothing there. This place is doomed already. So it's best to press forward. And you know what I mean? Anybody that comes doing the work, that's what you have to keep in mind, that once I step off and do this, there is no going back. That's what these precepts is what we tell you. Like, count the cost. You have to know that once you get started doing, you can't stop until this work is done. There is no stopping. And you can get this point right here too. It speaks for itself.
God, this is the book of Luke, chapter 9 and verse 62. It says, and Yahawashi said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God.
So if you're one of the people that want to look back, if you want to stop doing the work that the Most High put on you to do the work of the Lord, to serve Yahawah, to do what's pleasing and delightful to him, to go out and teach your people, to, you know, lift your voice, to cry aloud, to pray, to do all these wonderful things that the Lord delight in. If you looking back, if you don't want to do that no more, it said you're not even fit for the kingdom of God. And honestly, you never were.
Yep.
You never were. You didn't have that spirit of endurance.
If you second guessing all of the promises and all of the things that he got for those who love him, and you equating this to the stuff you're doing now in Babylon the Great, is insanity. That's blasphemous. That's a blasphemous spirit when you think about it.
No, for real. So at the end of that, we got to continue to press forward, continue to get 1% better every day. Like, don't just fast on Day of Atonement. Day of Atonement fast is good, but you need to make time to fast, to afflict your soul on your own. Stay off of social media. Spend time, say at least an hour a day, 30 minutes, something in silence. You know what I mean? Just doing nothing. Stay off of TV. Stay off of that. Meditate. Pray. Try to read you at least a chapter a day, and that's something small. Try to read something. Watch you a video. Watch breakdowns. Tap in with the people. Do whatever you need to do to keep your soul right and focus on the goal, and that's reaching the kingdom of heaven and hearing that word, my servant who I'm well pleased. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear, depart from me, I never knew you, you that work at nigga. You do not want to hear that. That is one of the scariest things that you could probably hear in the Bible, especially for the people that think they was doing something and they ain't doing nothing for real. Like when you really see, like, man, you know what I mean? So, the Doomsday Clock is almost at midnight. It's a bunch of prophecies going. This nigga Kathan was about the Doomsday Clock holds no weight. What you saying, brother? Esau knows all things, brother. We equate it off the Bible, man. At the end of the day, it ain't about their clock. It's about that they understand that they have a short time, just like according to Revelations 12:12. The devil knows he has with a short time. It's their own doomsday clock. Their own tongue is condemning them damn selves. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what that is. It's a beautiful thing to see that we're inching closer to destruction. You know what I mean? And that's how we see it.
So that just goes to them. It always goes back to them. They gonna start to realize that they inherited lies and all of that. It all goes back to them turning on each other and hating each other and all of that, bro.
No, for real, man. Say finished records. That's what they at. Finished. This the real death row over here. They don't even understand. They in real death row, man. So shalom to everybody's in. Like I said, get our lights up. Y'all understand that we go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. And we're going to continue to push forward. We're going to continue to push these prophecies. We're going to continue to push the word of God until he say otherwise, man. We're going to continue to hit the streets. We're going to continue to lead our people. We're going to continue to be ambassadors of the Lord because that's what we're supposed to do. That's what your people used to be talking about. I used to think about this before I knew I was an Israelite and all this other stuff, thinking I'm supposed to do music, whatever it is, where people will tell you, like, what's your purpose? I'm trying to figure out my purpose. Everybody's purpose should be to serve the Lord, man. If you're not serving the Lord, what is your purpose? What is your existence? What are you doing over here, man?
That's right.
Real talk. So, shalom to everybody that's in here. Let me know, man. We've been on here almost an hour and 30 minutes. If y'all got any questions, comments, smoke, whatever, bring it out, man. Otherwise, we about to call it an evening, man. Shabbat shalom to my lunar Sabbath keepers, man. Honestly, that's what y'all supposed to do. Everybody, even if you ain't keeping, I'm gonna get on y'all ass too. Excuse my language, but y'all supposed to be keeping it. Y'all ain't gonna tell Yahawashi you ain't gonna keep no lunar Sabbath. You know what I mean? Because that's what he gonna be doing. So what you gonna do? I understand brothers do it for convenience, man. But if y'all truly want to be into y'all heritage, the ones that say they are Hebrew Israelites that consider themselves that, why not do everything the way according to our ancestors, our forefathers did it, man? That's the way it's supposed to be done. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get on, on y'all, but I'm just telling you, you know what I mean? It's that's the way it's supposed to be, man. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. He talking about Mathulu. Man, you better pull up to Camp Mathulu. You guys get some flowers. I just was telling Shaw we gotta get some more flowers, man. But shalom to everybody that's in here. Shalom to everybody.
God, make sure I get our likes, man. Everybody in the chat, everybody watching the live, man. Make sure I like and comment. Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha. Baba Kusha.
Yeah. It's 10 o'clock on the dot. Sabbath day for us. Not to get off here, eat and chill, man, and relax, man. So without further ado, if everybody ain't got nothing, my brothers, y'all ain't got no more points, y'all good?
Live.
Nah, that's it.
Con.
Call to WAP,
man. So shalom to everybody. I like to say call halal, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, and shalom out, man. I have a thumb to all my people, man. Tap in with us Thursday evening through the spirit and power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. We'll be back. Shabbat shalom. And man, until next time, man.
God, shalom, family.
Shalom. How about them?
Shalom.